We're going to go over here to Ty now. This is going to be a guy that we really like. I mean, kind of under the radar. I like the way he plays. It's going to be Luke McCaffrey, Rice Owls, Jr., 6'2", 195 pounds. Ty, I know you love CMC, so I think it's only fitting you get to talk about his brother. What did you think of Luke McCaffrey?
Honestly, before I even did this, I didn't even know he had a brother, to be honest with you. So. But, yeah, I mean, obviously that helps being the brother of the best running back in the league. Really remind me a lot of Taysom Hill, honestly. Yeah. I think that's going to be.
You know what's funny? He was a former quarterback at Nebraska.
Yeah, I seen that. So I think he's really going off the tape. I just think he's a pretty well-rounded player. I just think he's more of a NFL guy than a fantasy guy. And honestly, I think that he could be like the next Taysom Hill. He can just get bounced all over the place. More of a gadgety type guy. He's really smart. He's tough. He's pretty quick for his size. Got great acceleration off the line. I just think he could be reliable all over the place, really. I just think he's super solid.
Yeah. I came away very impressed. I mean, he had a pretty good, or not combine. We'll see.
Yeah.
But he had a pretty good Senior Bowl. And something that I noticed with him is his contested catches. Now, he does see quite a few of them, but man, I mean, he's only been playing receiver for 2 years.
Yep.
And he jumps right into it. I mean, a 61.5% contested catch rate in 2 years. So, yeah, maybe not getting the most separation, but he's got to work on his game. He's a player that, you know, to go into the NFL and only be doing this for 2 years.
Right.
But he has his dad, former wide receiver, Ed McCaffrey, and he has CMC, who there's glimpses of CMC when he gets a ball in his hands for his yak.
Right.
He's very good getting the ball in his hands and just going. I know TJ, like we talked a little bit, you've seen him in the Wildcat.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a player that they kind of move around. And yeah, I'm like Ty, maybe a little bit better for an NFL team. I got him right around midway through my ranks. I think he's right around like 17 or something like that. Don't have my ranks in front of me because I'm an idiot and forgot my notebook. So
yeah.
But yeah, as far as like, he's just a player that I think he has the perfect storm could brew for him, right? I mean, he has the bloodline of people that have been successful in the NFL that could really help him with his craft. And I did see an interview with him too, saying like, you know, they're moving him to receiver. And basically, I'm going to do whatever I can to help my team. He wasn't a very good quarterback. So
right.
to be able to make that transition, just kind of swallow your pride and try something else to help your team. I'm excited for him. I really hope. Does he go to New England? I mean,
that would be perfect.
I think everybody's just going to already put him to New England if they don't with Lad McConkey. But I would like to see him go with the coach. I don't know if New England's the right
place. Does he
place.
go with San Francisco?
Does he go with, San Francisco would be nice. Somewhere with a great offensive mind. Sean McVay.
Yeah.
Like, you know, trying to take over for Cooper Kupp eventually. I think that'll be Puka Nacua, obviously. But like him on the other side of Puka Nacua. Eventually, I think that would be great, but somewhere where people can really help continue to work on his craft. Does he go to Denver because that's where Ed was, and then go with Sean Payton? That would be great.
Yeah, that would be good.
So I want to see him with an offensive minded coach that's going to continue to work with him.
He's just a really tough, gritty football player, man. I seen him take some shots, and I mean, his helmet popped off like 4 times. Yeah. I mean, and he always come down with the ball, no matter how hard. And you know that's hard for someone.
Yeah,
you know, transitioning into receiver. You're able to come across the middle and no fear, man. He got blasted like 3 or 4 times. And he just held on to the ball. And I seen that one-handed catch he made way down the field. That was a beauty.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the bloodline there, the genes is there. I mean, like you said, his dad's a receiver. So he's kind of, you know, trying to transition into that. Who better to ask questions to? And two, I mean, with Rice, it was kind of under the radar. It's probably a good place to try to transition into a wide receiver. It ain't like one of these power programs.
Right. I just hope he can continue to have that success at the next level. And I think, like I said, everything's on his side. So we'll see.
Yep. I think he'll be a day 3 pick, probably a higher day 3 pick.
Yeah, I would say.
I'd say probably 4th, 5th round.
4th or 5th round, yeah.
But I'm anxious for him. I mean, he could be one of these like Weapon X type players like Ty said. Taysom Hill's a good example of that. Can you just move him here, just but maybe he can do a little bit of everything for you.
Yeah.
You know? Could be a guy with no position, and sometimes on your bench, them utility players are nice to have.
Yeah, especially in best ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Someone to keep an eye on, Luke McCaffrey.